pin and a medal on you for getting me fired.
If you'd kept your bustle inside this juke, I might have had a chance to bring Steve round.
Steve's okay where he is.
Okay for what? Spreading himself all over Nick's place, beating his brains out with a plow? He's only softening up the ground for his own coffin.
Steve's all set, but you got no place to go and nobody cares.
Listen, there's only one thing a nickel-hungry dame like you ever thinks of. That's a soft spot to land in the rest of her life. Maybe Steve and me ain't friends. Maybe we are scrapping, but you try parking on his doorstep and see what you get.
Brother, I ain't parking on no doorstep. I'm loosing right this lamp, and you try and stop me.
Any reason why your husband should have killed himself?
He'd been very unhappy for a long time.
Was there any trouble between you?
There was nothing between us. We lived in the same house for the past year, but that's all.
Did he have any particular setback lately?
No. No, lately he acted as if things were going better for him.
Oh? What thing?
He didn't tell me. There were lots of things he didn't tell me.
Could they have been something to do with Mr. Fabian?
Max Fabian?
Yes, I believe he and your husband were closely associated.
But Mr. Fabian's a wealthy man. What business could he have with Neil? He was a friend of his, that's all.
Your husband bought you a rather expensive gift about a month ago. How could he afford it? Doing sketches for $1 each at the Caribbean.
He couldn't. I made him take it back.
Nevertheless, he had the money to pay for it. Do you know where he got it?
He sold a painting.
To Max Fabian, of course.
Is that illegal?
No, but it is illogical. I mean, Mr. Fabian paying your husband $1,000 for painting.
He happened to like his work. He's bought paintings from him before.
Doesn't $1,000 seem rather high for the work of an unknown artist?
All right. If the money was for something else, tell me. I'd like to know, too.
I was hoping you'd tell me. After all, you and Mr. Fabian are very friendly. He comes to the cafe frequently to see you.
Lots of people come to see me. That's what I'm paid for.
You don't sit at the table with them, nor become quite so intimate.
Well, that's that. Come on, let's go back to camp.
Oh,
Let's go.
Well, I've certainly won myself a reputation for being an utter fool.
I'm not so much worried about your reputation as your health. Anything should happen to you, it's my reputation that would suffer.
Doesn't a woman's reputation mean anything to you?
Only if I'm personally ill.
Not very gracious, but understandable. Thomas will think I'm dreaming when I tell him all this. Thank heavens you're a witness.
You need one.
As long as one husband will believe everything I told you, I will fight.
closest I've ever been to a college.
Is that why you insisted we stop by here tonight?
Maybe. Maybe because I want to know where you spend your time when you're not with me. Yeah, it's pretty impressive.
Maybe I could smuggle you into class with me in the morning.
I bet they toss a mug like me right down those steps. Certainly fun.
I think we'd better rest up before descending the Alps.
Supposed to keep you out too late. Got a 9:15 class in the morning, Doctor.
Please don't call me doctor anymore. I've got my reasons for hating it.
I won't then. What's a psychiatrist, a doctor, huh? Why do you need one?
Maybe because my father's a doctor.
That makes sense, I guess.
No, it doesn't. You see, I had no use for my father. He's very well thought of in the profession. His thoughts go in the profession. Now, my mother was something else again. Something pretty wonderful. I used to go completely to pieces when she told me my handwriting was improving. I thought so highly of that lady.
I had to remember my mother. She died when I was a kid.
Yes. You see, you've got something to take her place. Now, my mother, when I was 12, started having headaches that nearly drove her mad. My father, who was a doctor, gave her aspirins for them. When it was too late, he stumbled on the idea it might have been a brain tumor. But he never did anything about it. One night, that lovely lady didn't want any more. She fell out of a window. Only 4 stories did the trick.
I'm sorry.
Thanks. You're very kind. Anyway, all I know is I've been in one school or another ever since, memorizing all the wrong answers. He pays the bills, but I don't see him any oftener than I have to. He's married again. What he got serves him right.
Yes? There must be some sense of honor left in you.
There isn't much of that left anywhere in the world, Miss Ballard.
Serious, darling, you are in danger and you must leave Paris.